can't tell if it's streaming for me or not because I don't do this. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. Cool. Here.
Want to send me the link?
Yep. Streaming on YouTube. Cool. I'm gonna switch myself to push to talk though.
Want to send me the link?
Yeah. I didn't. Let's see here. No, I have to mute my volume for my YouTube. And then. Oh. Just let me know when you're watching it.
I'm watching.
Okay. So just to show you, I'm gonna go back to the main town. Show you the main town first.
There's a delay, it looks like.
No, there's always a delay. It's
Yeah.
to help against stream snipers and whatnot.
Yeah.
How bad is the delay?
Okay,
It's
partner,
like 3 minutes?
we need to find more of our
Not
mystery
even.
monsters trip. We should check every region.
Maybe like 30
You
seconds
can
if
go on
that.
an expedition or an optional quest. Take your pick.
Do you have to hear me twice?
Yeah.
Gross.
Okay. It's me hearing myself that's weird.
So in the town, you have basically your quick access by coming over to the little lift thing that I stand at. And you can go to the different floors to go to the workshop, where you can craft everything, or you can go over to the canteen. But like, just the way the city is laid out, how you can run around like this, is basically how a lot of the worlds are laid out. They're very layered, up and down kind of stuff. So I can come over here. Real quick, have the cats cook me up some food.
Is that the cat behind you?
Yeah, there's a cat that always follows me. He's my little buddy.
I like the way yours looks.
Yeah. I also I forgot to post it, but I did a recording of my character creation, and when I found out, like, I was talking, I was like, oh my god, I gotta create my cat. Like, I lost my shit. But I won't spend too much time here, but just to show you like the different armors and stuff, like from different sets from dragons and stuff, they're kind of cool. If you notice when I'm scrolling through all of the stuff, like, you can see if I can make the items or not, if they're grayed out. And a lot of these, I don't farm any of these monsters. I've only farmed like 3 monsters, but you can see how many different parts I can already make for so many of these monsters.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not nearly as bad on the grindy end. But that's enough of the city. I'll show you. What is this? Sorry, I got a tooltip for something new. So you can do a side quest, optional quest, investigations, which are basically kill quests, and events, which the events are normally kill multiple things at the same time. Nothing too different from that. You have your different star levels of all of your quests.
And it's all in English.
And it's all in... I actually legitimately forgot about that.
That is another thing that I didn't forget about at all.
Oh man, that was brutal. here are the different areas. So you have the Ancient Forest, Wildspire Waste. Ancient Forest is obviously forest. The Wildspire Waste is desert. Rotten Vale is very much caves. And then the Coral Highlands is a really cool area. It's called Coral Highlands because like you're above water, like you're not underwater, but everything is like as if you were underwater. It's all like reef lands and coral and stuff. It's pretty cool looking. But I was gonna go into the forest just to show you how crazy like the level.
I was like, now I want to see the Coral Highlands.
I'll show you both.
Okay.
I won't take long in the forest. I won't fight anything. I'll just show you the world. So you always spawn. You can pull up the little map. You can see the zones, but the zones are all linked. There's no load screens. It's just it still shows you the different zones because that's where the monster will stay and fight. The monster doesn't typically leave the zone until it's running away.
Oh, okay.
But in the forest area, you have right off the bat is just like if you can see a large majority of the map. So this is going to be all one zone, but you can see the big tree. And almost all the areas in this area end up going into the tree. So like I can climb to the very top of that tree. That's all in-game area.
Oh wow.
Nothing that you see on that tree is somewhere I can't get.
That's cool.
And you'll see stuff like this little vine that I can climb up and interact with. So there's a lot of stuff that's interactive. You would use these vines typically if you're fighting a boss. You'll grab on the vine, you'll like do this, grab on the vine, and then swing onto the boss's back and jump on their back and start stabbing them. That's one thing in this game that's different from the other games. Well, the other game you played with me is that you can mount the monsters. Just a little beach area down there.
And like, I remember seeing the video, like the trailer. Like you can do a lot of stealth stuff, like hiding in bushes and shit too, right?
Yep. And that's what I was gonna show off too. So you have a little. I played as a ranger, so I didn't really use the full effect of the little slinger, but there's a little slinger thing that's on your arm, which my person's just like holding up their arm. They're not really doing much, but it has a whole bunch of attachments that you can use for different things depending on the ammo that you have. So you can see I'm starting to get into the roots of the tree. If I want to go this way, I can start going up into the tree. The maps can get a little confusing, like there's just so much going on. And like I said, they're very layered, like you can't even, I didn't go far, but you can't even see the beach. They do a good job about making everything all intertwined. So I'm just like on the inside of the tree. And
I
then,
had to vape. That way I could hear how loud it is on the stream.
this is Rathalos scales, so I found his scales, and your little tracker flies will start tracking the monster once you grab a few scales.
Oh.
So you got like these little fireflies that are gonna help me track down whatever monster I want to track. So here's some gashes that Rathalos did in the ground. These things are kind of cool. With my little slinger thing I was talking about, you see this little orange plant? I can right click on them and I'll grapple onto them.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Oh. Ah! No! Shit. My bad, that wasn't part of it. But you can see on the mini map that Rathalos decided to come give me a visit. He'll always tell you if the boss is above or below you. Rathalos is just chilling right there.
Right above you?
He was below me, you'll see it.
Oh, okay.
Normally Rathalos will attack you, but the reason you see him fly by me is just I happen to be standing like on the in-between spots of zones, so he was just
That's
like
a
moving
pretty
from
good
zone to
chunk of
zone.
evidence that we found.
Oh.
How about we report back to the ecological research team?
I've been tracking down one of the quests right now that I have is there's a mystery Raytheon that is not like a normal Raytheon, it's leaving different tracks, but I've been trying to track down the mystery Raytheon. I'll fight the Rathalos for a couple seconds and probably get fucked up.
Oh, is that his mask?
Don't fuck with Rathalos, dude.
Oh.
Um,
Oh.
right? I just died. So with the difficulty that I'm at, there is normal rank and high rank. I literally just unlocked high rank, and I just try to go fight a Rathalos immediately after unlocking high rank, and I mean, he just fucking destroyed me. I don't have any high rank gear yet, so there's no way I had a chance.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the layout of like a lot of these maps and stuff. I'll just show you the Coral Highlands, but it's kind of cool.
If in doubt, take a bite.
I'll try to when I
We've
go to
made
the
good
Coral
progress
Highlands,
on
try
that
to show
mystery
you one
monster.
of the items,
Want to report
one
to
of
the
the
ecological
different
research
weapons
team?
that you haven't
Oh,
seen.
that movie was really good, by the way.
I told you, man, it was good. I liked it a lot. And when I was first, when I first found out about it, I was like, man, I really hope this game isn't just like base everything off of throwing random freaking characters from random shows and games and whatnot, and then have no plot or whatsoever. But that's not at all what it was. Like, it had good story, good action, good everything. It was a good movie. So the weapon I have with me right now is the insect glaive. It's kind of cool. On top of its normal blades, you have this little insect on your arm that you send out. When you send out the insect, its purpose is have it attack a part of the monster. If it hits like the legs of the monster, you'll get a certain buff. If you hit the tail of the monster, you'll get another buff. So you like stack up the buffs and then you start fighting. I personally suck with the insect glaive, but yeah, so this is the Coral Highlands. It's kind of cool. You have a lot of interesting foliage all over the place.
It is.
Really cool looking area. take it off of high rank, so you might see me get fucked up again. So this is one of the things, the bright moss. Just to show you is something that you can use your little tracker thing with. Little guys. But like, if I was in a dark area, I can use the bright moss with my slinger. Shoot it out and light the area. This is the guy I was about to try to trap.
What?
This will be something that happens a lot. A second monster will show up. And
Oh my god.
So this guy, I've never even seen him in this area because I'm in high rank. I didn't even know he spawns here. Because when you switch rankings, a lot of the spawns change. But yeah, I did not expect to see him show up. A lot of times this is what it's called a turf war. The monsters will normally duke it out. It looks like the other guy already ran though, because he's just a puny little guy. He's like, nah, fuck that, I'm out.
Is this what was happening to you and Ben, like when the T-Rex was here and started eating everything?
Yeah, every time we try to go fight something, the T-Rex would show up and fuck us up. Which is cool. It's just adds more to it, you know.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah, that guy, he's on a whole nother level from me. I'm not even supposed to be in this area. This guy's kind of cool though. I'll show you his moves. See how he's like all flashing up and he's gonna blind me. And then he'll charge at me because I'm blinded.
Oh yeah.
My little cat, I think he's trying to heal me. Never mind. I thought he was. One of the things that you can do is you have like all your little commands for your cat, so if I'm in trouble, I'll whistle for him, and he'll bring me a little healing globe that he's rushing to me right now. He's like, I got you!
You guys just jump around, trying to beat him up. Oh, now I see you using the bug.
I've never actually used Insect Glaive, it's just the one that Ben uses, so I kind of know. There we go. So I got all the buffs I need, because there's a yellow buff, a red buff, and an orange buff. No, don't get me. Oh, come on, I was out of that. If he charges me now, I might die. Oh, no, I'm not okay. But I'm gonna stop fighting, and that was it.
Yeah, I believe you're out of it. Oh, he got you.
I knew he was gonna kill me after he blinded me.
Yeah. That looks fun.
Yeah, that's just your little sneak peek to see if it's a game that interests you.
It interests me. It's just too expensive right now, so.
I mean, I get $30. Half the cost of that shit.
If I can even cover $30 on my own.
Or I could just buy it for you, and you could cover my next Drunken Tiger, and I'll keep it under that cost.
Let's see.
Because I like playing video games with you guys, but I feel bad because this just like consumed me. Did I tell you how long I spent on it? How many hours I played in the first 2 days?
Like 35 hours or some shit.
Yeah, in a 48-hour time frame, I spent 35 hours on this stupid ass game. That's a problem.
I mean, if I get it, that'll be my days off, so.
Is it your days off?
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh man, I didn't realize we were already there.
Tomorrow's my Friday. You know, I still have no idea what my birthday present from Mom was.
So, it came in the mail, but it was not right and had to be sent back, and they're resending it. But it's coming from fucking like overseas, and it's just super ridiculous shipping. I could tell you, but that would ruin it.
Yeah, that's why she's like, I can tell you. I'm like, I'm not worried about it. Yeah, about almost 3 months later. That's kind of funny.
Yep. Whoops.
So I don't want to be able to do Drunken Tiger next either, because fucking. I gotta pay right now. Next week is 250 and 250 for Cox and Brent, and then the 2 weeks after that are both rent checks. I don't know.
To be honest, I don't mind helping you out. This is the one time in a while where I'm actually ahead of my bills instead of behind of them. And I have it to spare. Like, I've already paid off all my bills and I still got like 900 in the bank. Which is rare for me.
Well, I'm trying to look at the 24th, 31st. I just need 700 out of those two. Right. Yeah. I mean, as long as we do it around the 24th, or around the 31st or the 24th.
You
I can cover
talking
you on the next